Okay, who remembers this story?
Handas surprise.
Handas surprise.
The children have always loved listening to the story Handas Surprise, and I have always extended this story by having conversations about what types of fruit the children like to eat. Linking to the Munch Move, I decided to use this popular story to promote the key message, eat more fruits and vegetables, as I wanted to encourage the children to eat more vegetables both at the service and at home. To scaffold the children's journey, I read the original Handas Surprise with the children, and at the end of the story we talked about how eating fruit is really good for our bodies and how we should eat fruit every day. As a group we discussed which fruits were our favourite and what type of fruit they brought into the service that day. The next time I read Handas Surprise, I encouraged the children to help me read the story. After the story we continued our discussion about how important fruit is to eat. This time I wanted to include the importance of vegetables, so I asked the children what other types of food is really important for us to eat. Many of the children replied vegetables. We had a big discussion about the importance of eating vegetables and what type of vegetables we like to eat. The next time we read the story, I intentionally planned to include vegetables to extend on the discussion that we had last time. So all I did was change what was in Handas' basket from fruit to vegetables, and I found pictures of the animals from the story and clipped them onto headbands, ready for each child to wear. I also decided to link the Get Active Each Day Munch Move key message to encourage the children to have more opportunity for some movement throughout their story. This time I decided not to use the book to retell the story, as by now the children were quite familiar with how the story went. As I told the story, each child had the opportunity to stand up, pick a vegetable and place it on the storyboard. We spoke about each vegetable that they found in Handas' basket.
Broccoli! Who loves broccoli?
As we know, another Munch Move key message is choose water as a drink. So halfway through the story, I spoke with the children about how I was walking for such a long time and how I was feeling very thirsty. It was great to see that the children suggested that I have a drink of water. So I took a big drink of water and I was ready to continue on with my journey.
Very good. And then I keep...
As educators, we are always looking at ways to continue scaffolding the children's learning. So I spoke with the children about how we can continue this experience. We have decided to retell the story still using vegetables, but adding more movement around the environment. I was really happy with how the children responded to this learning experience. Each child participated in the retelling of the story and were able to identify each vegetable. It was great to see this experience continued on throughout lunchtime when we were talking about what vegetables we could find in our lunch. I now hope this discussion about vegetables will continue at home with their family. It's amazing how I've read Handas Surprise many times over the years, but since embedding Munch Move into our service, I now realise all it takes is making small changes to promote healthy eating and physical activity.